I'd like to introduce one thing which is really useful for all of us, the T key, the safest and easiest way to protect your confidential files. The T key is used to encrypt your hard disks, USB drive, SD, CF, and TF cards with high-grade encryption system design. It's designed for all fields from the military and government to private enterprises, law firms, and anyone else who has confidential information that they need encrypted on both their USB and their hard drives. The core encryption technology of the T key comes from the crypto chip, which is made up of a military-grade AES 256-bit algorithm to encrypt your data. The encryption key is generated and saved on the crypto chip. The T key also uses a special technology called file driver filter, which is just like a filter net added before your hard disk. This means all your data coming in or off your hard drive will be encrypted by the filter based on the AES algorithm. Each T key has a unique serial number in the crypto chip, which means nobody else besides you can open your data even if he has another T key. If you do lose it, simply order a new T key and use the file you downloaded initially to use the lost T key. Your hidden files on your hard drive can now be accessed once again. The encryption key, your password, and the encrypted data all separately maintain the military encryption standard. Use this T key and no one can see your confidential files. As you can already see, the T key is really safe. Next, let me show you just how easy it is to use. When you buy a new T key, you should install the software found embedded on the T itself. Plug in the T key and a USB drive will appear. When opening the T key, you can see the common disk, and a setup file. Double-click the setup file to begin the installation. Click Yes to continue. Select your language. Click Next to continue. Remember to accept the terms of the license agreement and click Next. Choose an installation location and click Next. Confirm that no other programs are running that shouldn't be and click Install. Click Finish. When installation is finished, you are almost ready to use the T key. When you use your T key for the first time, a welcome interface will appear and will require that you back up your key first in case of theft or loss. The T key offers two ways for you to back up your key: the server way and the email way. For example, let's use the email backup. Click OK to continue. Allow your browser to use the software by clicking on Run Add-on on all websites. Click Run to continue. Please change your security settings by double-clicking on the bottom of your browser. Disable Protected Mode and click OK to continue. The T key is safe to use, so you can click OK to continue. Please note that these changes only need to be made in Windows 7. All other systems will automatically change these settings. Refresh your browser for the new settings to take effect. Enter your email address. You will then select a backup file password which is not related to your email password. This password is just to control the backup file's authentication. Unplug the T key from the USB port and plug in again. Click Set Code to set the password for the T key. Enter a password which is at least 6 characters long. Once your password is created, you can begin creating your first partition. Select the source volume from which the encryption partition will be created. Input the size, and label the new partition with a name that relates to your planned content. In a few seconds, the partition will be created based on the AES algorithm. For larger partitions, the process could take up to 5 minutes. To create multiple partitions, simply refollow the directions just explained. Once the process is completed, you can find the new volume in your My Computer. All the data in or out of the partition is encrypted automatically in the background, and no further action on your part is needed. If you take the key out of the USB port, your confidential partitions will disappear, and nobody will be able to see them until you replace the T key in the port again. Let's see how to use it normally. I promise you it's so easy that it'll surprise you. Plug the key in, and an interface will appear where you can input your password. Your secret partition will then appear automatically, allowing you access. If you leave your computer and have confidential files, simply unplug the T key and take it with you. Even if you unplug it and leave it on your desk, no one can access your files without your personal password. That's all. Very easy and convenient, right? If you want to create, move, or delete any partition, it's easy too. Just click on one of the following to perform the desired function. Create. Please note you can also create encrypted partitions on the USB drive, SD, CF, or TF cards. Move or delete. If you want to change your password, select your T key icon and click Password Settings. Type in your old password and type your new password. Click OK to continue. If you select the Exit icon, the T key will dismount all your encrypted partitions but not include your USB drive. As you can see, the T key is a really special and professional secure product that we can all use in our daily lives. Of course, it's a new kind of product, so you must have some questions. What happens if you lose the key? Will the secure data still be able to be accessed? Yes, it can. The T key has a unique code inside, just like a normal key you would put in your door. Do you still remember when you first used the T key and you backed up the key to your email box? That's how you can access your files again. Simply purchase a new T key, open your email box, download the backup file to your computer, and follow these instructions. Plug the new T key into your computer. Select Exit. And then click on Activate Key. Select By Email. Enter your backup file password. Browse and select the backup file on your computer. and click Activate. Take the T key out of your USB port and then insert it back in again. Back it up like you did with the first T key and set a new code. Soon your confidential partitions will appear before you, putting all your fears at rest. We believe that the T key can be used in all aspects of private and business life. If you or your organization is interested in finding out more about the T key, please contact our sales support team immediately. We look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.